Hi, everybody. It's going to be an interesting time today because, the things. So first, I want to do this live so that way you can see the difference. Maybe. We're going to be learning together. So right now I actually can't hear anything, so I got to switch my desktop to do the things real quick. So give me a moment and I'll explain myself. Okay? There's a reason. There's a reason why I am doing what I'm doing. I'm upgrading my microphone. Yeah. Okay. And I want to do it live. So you hear what I sound like right now with this condenser mic. This condensation microphone. So this right here, this microphone, so I did some crazy rave moves. Okay, this microphone is a Tonor 60. Let me verify. Tonor TC-777. So 777. Now, for the most part, this is not too crazy bad of a microphone. It do what it do. Okay? You do what you do with it. It makes the things my voice go through, and for the most part, I don't have any complaints. It's like $40, at least when I bought it. You hear that? The skipping ain't about that. No, we ain't about that. So, that being said, since I'm listening to myself and paying attention to myself, I tend to lose my train of thought with myself. What I have purchased is a FIFINE K. See, I don't think K. Thank you. Thanks, microphone. K-688. This is a dynamic microphone, which means instead of talking through the side like this, I'll be talking this way. I'll be talking this way through the dynamic microphone. This microphone really wasn't meant for this because, like I said, it's a condenser, so it's meant to be talked to from different angles and stuff. I don't know what to say. It is what it is, right? But yeah, I mean, it's time for a mic upgrade anyways, and if this is what streamers are using, as far as at least a dynamic microphone, then it's worth the look into, right? I mean, that's what's a Asmongold, Tectone, Emeru, whatever major streamer you can think of. It's one of these. And granted, it's not this exact product, but the type of product. Let's do an unboxing. I like unboxings. Unboxings are quite fun. So we open this up and it's glorious. I'll try to show this to you as best as possible. You're greeted with some foam and a what looks to be an instruction manual right from the get-go. And open up said instruction manual. Rustling AMSR. Okay. It says here, plug it in. Great. Wonderful. This is, wow. So simple. Just plug the fucker in. We open, ooh. Now I'm going to tell you right now. I don't know if this is going to fit, but I'm going to let you know. That's a microphone. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. That's real nice. Ooh. So we got an XLR port, a USB port, a headphone jack, and a headphone volume control, and a mic Looks like a mic volume control too. Made in China! It's made in China. I had to pay the tariff fee for this thing. But really, so this is like a $40, maybe $50 mic. And this beautiful bastard is like $80. So still under $100, mind you. So hopefully you will hear the sounds live. Now that being said, like I said, I'm a little concerned because I don't think this is going to fit with the rig that I have up right now. So to save your ears from utter destruction, I'm going to go ahead and mute the mic while I figure this out. Be back momentarily. Enjoy the montage.
Let me smack.
Oh yeah.
Do you see this?
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Interesting.
What type of dog is this?
Nice.
Did you see that, Shinji?
Blah, blah, blah.
Nope.
Sorry about the technical difficulty. I accidentally, when I was trying to remove the USB cable from the microphone that's connected to the computer, I hit my computer's power button. I hit the power button. It happens. Enjoy the rest of the montage.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Dear God. Gentlemen, behold!
What are you doing, step bro?
Oh my gosh, just look at it.
So tiny.
But yeah, my mouth is so ready for some cock.
Look at this guy.
I am growing strong.
Where do I put it in there?
Hello. This is so sensitive. Wow. So you are listening to the first voice of me using this new dynamic FIFINE K-688 microphone. Okay, we could definitely need to put some filters on this. Now, the filters are going to say, oh no, you're going to be altering your voice. No, wow, that is fantastic. No, we just need to make sure it doesn't pick up weird ambient noises like, I mean, some of you might get off on that, but I'm not going to be helping you goon more than I already am with my artwork. Okay? Okay. So far, it hasn't even, lost any of my voice. This is fantastic. Wow. No filters. Great. This is wonderful. Under $100. This is nice. Okay, let's put some filters on and get this where it needs to be. So enjoy my true voice while you have it. Alright, we need to add a new filter, and first thing we're going to do is noise suppression. Yes. See, now you don't hear the weird fan background and stuff. Good quality, more CPU usage. Getting a little usage. Alright, we also need to make sure that we don't go into the red either, so. Weird. Some of you freaks are gonna be like, oh god, yes, make more of those noises, Big Daddy. I can't. I'm not gonna give you more pleasure. I know that if Uzi watches this later, he's gonna be like, oh good, fuck, I wish you'd do that more. Okay, so 3-band equalizer. We're gonna do that next. Let's see how this sounds. How about this? That's too muffled. This one's not bad. The mid-range, let's go in the lows. How's this? Doesn't sound too bad. Go a little lower. Ooh, that's a little devious. Uzi. I'm sure Uzi's loving the fact that I'm using his name for this. Oh, Uzi. Uzi. Oh, man. Let's bring the mid back up. Hello, testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3. Welcome to hell, baby. I'm at 12 decibels low, 12 decibels high, and then pretty much 0 mid. And now, so noise suppression, of course, is exactly what it sounds like. Man, it's so nice it picks up my voice this far away. Like, it actually could probably not even have the mic on stream. It'd be just fine. We'll figure all this out. It'd also be nice to not have the mic, because this is like about that far away from my lips. And to me, I'm hearing things just fine. So, that'll be great for my art, so that way I can actually talk. So far, I'm very impressed. Noise suppression was exactly what it sounds like. You got wind, you got huffs and weird things that are very small ambient noises that, as far as the volumetric range on a microphone, what I did was just cancel that out. You don't hear it anymore. 3-band equalizer. What I'm basically doing is enhancing my voice. You're actually hearing like my true voice. As you've seen, like if I go way too down on high, then I start to sound muffled, which is not good. And if I go back up to where we were, there's clarity. And everyone's vocal cords are different. Duh, right? But you're going to have to play with a 3-band equalizer for your voice to sound good. This is why I got the headphones on, so that way I can monitor everything. My speaker system is not going into this, although we will have to switch back because I need to make sure that when we get into the other filters that it's not picking up game noises or the TV music and stuff like that, because I want it to only focus on me, not anything else around me. So high is at 12 decibels, mid 0, low 12 decibels. If we go like the other way with low, I kind of sound like I'm on the radio. Come on, come on, come on, yeah. But as you can see, like that's the quality. Going all the way down with mid, this is what I sound like. I guess that would mean I have a mid voice. Wow. Okay, so this is all the way up on mid. Kind of sounds like I'm an air traffic controller. This is Squawk 4210219 looking for the runway 23. How do you copy? To the mic's credit, either way, going with this, it really depends on how you want to sound for your audience, but I just go for a real voice. I don't see any reason not to. Alright, so we got noise suppression, 3-band equalizer. Let's add a compressor. Yes. Now, compressors, I'm going to put the attack at 1 millisecond. Ratio 10:1. This is the minimum volume that will be picked up. So if we go all the way down to where I'm at right now, which is negative 53 decibels, you don't hear shit, because I'm not talking loud enough for me to come through. Now I'm at 34. Negative 34 decibels, and unfortunately you're only picking up the highest volume that I'm able to give you. Now we're at 20 decibels, negative 20 decibels, which means this talking voice right here, which is like my normal talking voice, you're able to hear it clearly. But if we go like the negative 25, let's go negative 25. Okay, so this is negative 25. This is pretty good because so I'm doing like huffs and things, and it's picking some of it up, but it's not picking all of it up. And this is a balancing act. Like I said, this is one of the things where like to talk quietly, like, hey, yeah, everything's cool, everything's fine. Yeah, this is what we're going to be doing today. This is like the quietest I probably would ever talk on stream. Right? So, and if we go down further, that just means that it probably is going to pick me up over after a while, and it's going to fade away from sound. But if we go back up, it just starts to be more pronounced. So, and again, the microphone is like that far away from my mouth. That's pretty damn good. Whereas you've seen with the other one, I had to pretty much be like this close to my mouth. Big difference. Big difference. This sounds pretty good. We can go 3 decibel extra output gain. And what basically gain is that clearly I put the threshold at negative 25. So anything that doesn't meet that threshold, you're not going to hear it. Gain is where we take that minimum voice that I'm talking at and we make it louder. So that way when I whisper like this, it still sounds like a normal voice. Or, well, I can't go loud because we have not done the next filter. But if we go loud, the next filter will actually suppress it. So we are finding a threshold where, well, we don't want my wife that's talking in the background to come over the microphone. We don't want my dog that's, doing one of those numbers by my feet coming through the microphone. We just want my voice. So threshold for me personally at this current point in time, we still might have some tweaking to do. Negative 25. Attack 1 millisecond. Attack basically just means that that's how fast this is reacting. Release at 100 milliseconds. I just remember seeing this on a tutorial. To be honest with you, I don't know what to say. I'm not knowledgeable there. And then gain is just you're making the volume louder for that threshold sound. So like as an example, prepare your ears. Ear warning. Ear warning. We go to 23. Dear God. So clearly there is a happy medium. So I'm just going to leave it at 3 decibels right now. We can entertain more things later. Okay, cool. Now, next, so we have noise suppression, 3-band equalizer, compressor, expander. So now the expander, threshold -40. I need to look at my actual chart right now for this. Attack, 1 millisecond. Release, 100 milliseconds. Output gain, I don't think we really need to go too far with output gain. And though I can't show you this, the whole idea, you don't go into the red with how loud you'd want to talk. Yeah, baby. So yeah, I can yell, yeah. But it's not going to really blow your ears out because I put the threshold at -40 decibels. Whether I'm talking loud like this or whispering like this, the volume is approximately the same. So, yeah, there you go. A little lesson in microphone etiquette, I suppose. I'm probably going to put the output gain down just a little bit because we already had 3 decibels on the compressor end. Now we have another 3 decibels on the expander end, and I think this is pretty good. I'm still not quite hitting into the yellow at this point in time. Just looking at my graph, any music that you play, it's like, and you got the little flashy lights and it's going up and down, up and down. The same thing happens with your mic. I can see where it's green, 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 and then there's a little bit of yellow, and then one little sliver of red. Obviously, you never want to hit red, but you do want to be hitting within the yellow. So not in the green, not in the red, a little bit in the yellow, and we're almost there. If I put the threshold down a little bit more, let's go to 45. We can go back to 40. I think 40 was just fine. So I'm at negative 40 decibels. So noise suppression. I know I'm going to be a broken record, but I do plan to probably make this a video, even though it doesn't, I guess, do it with anything with art. However, you could say, obviously, like singing and stuff like that is an art form. So having a microphone set up so that way you can sing or do whatever you want. And of course, I do sing on stream too. Yeah, you're going to want to dial these things in for yourself. This is art. We're doing art. Okay? Yeah. So noise suppression, background noises. You don't hear my fan right now. At least I don't hear it, so that means you don't hear it. My wife has the TV and going in the other room. You don't hear that, so we're good. 3-band equalizer, like I went through. You're adjusting your voice so that way you get the full spectrum of your vocal range going through the microphone. Everyone is going to be different. Some people with a lower voice will not need to put more low. They'll probably actually need to decrease the low. A compressor is only the sounds you want to go in here, and you're basically trying to take even more ambience out of the environment around, which in the case in point, why we need to play a video game or something like that, get off of these. I can figure out if the volume from the TV is going to be coming through the microphone. And then we'll have to adjust the threshold from there, which then I may have to bring the microphone closer to me because, well, the threshold will be so large that it won't pick up my voice unless I'm closer. And then expander is making sure that when you yell, you're not blowing the eardrums out of your audience. Gain, don't need it because the other filters already have gains. We can mess with them later. Limiter, that's what we need next. Limiter. So the threshold is set at -6, which means that it will only allow the voice to go to -6 decibels. So right now it looks like I'm peaking around Looks like negative 13 is like where I'm at right now. And so at negative 6, I'm not hitting the red because obviously 0, you always want to have a negative decibel rating. If you go to 0 or higher, which is positive decibels, you're blowing out the microphone. The more you know. Essentially, this is it as far as a setup for the microphone. What can I say? I think for an $80 microphone, not only does it look fantastic, I mean, it's like a little spaceship. And of course, you know, I'm turning the microphone away from me so you can't actually hear me. But when I turn it back around, turn around every now and then, I feel a little bit closer to you now, baby. Turn around right now. Not too bad. Not too bad. I won't be bumping the mics, or at least I shouldn't. I should be able to pretty much have this put in any direction I want, so long as it's facing towards me. Like I said, that's what a dynamic mic is for. It's to face towards you. Ultimately, though, $80 for dynamic mic. A damn fine mic. That's all you need to say. A damn fine mic. Really happy I got it. It's a big upgrade. It really is.
I'm going to do this live, so that way you can see the difference. Maybe. We're going to be learning together.
Whether I'm talking loud like this or whispering like this, the volume is approximately the same.